Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you for being here. I know this was short notice about this live. Actually, it is. And forgive me for that, guys. All right? Just forgive me for that one because I haven't been feeling good all day. I have not been feeling good today. So that's why it's a short notice. Um, I tried to make it for 7 o'clock to do it. Then I pushed it back to 7:30. Then I pushed it back to 7:45. Then I pushed it to 8. And I'm sorry about that. But, I was trying to give myself some time. You know what I mean? That's all I was trying to do. Um, my shoulder been hurting all day, and the pain just been traveling from one spot, traveled from my shoulder down to my elbow, my elbow up to my shoulder, and then it all in up my neck, from my neck down my shoulder blade, going down the center of my back. Is just like, oh my God. So, you know, and then my husband found me sleeping on the couch with my head hanging, drooping down in the front, and that didn't make it any better. So I didn't even know I was going to fall asleep. So I'm sorry, guys, but let's go ahead and get started. We're not going to be long on this at all. Okay. And I thank you all for showing up. The ones that showed up, thank you so much for being here. Okay. Um, this is my ongoing saga. Okay, with the case that's against um P. Diddy, Sean Combs. But let me just say everything is alleged. This is my opinion only. In this video that I'm making is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Now, I haven't even called anybody to let them know that it was going live. I haven't, because I didn't even know myself. But everything on my channel is covered under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. And remember, everything is allegedly. Okay. Thank you, Cheryl, for being here in the Pink House with me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Uh, Cheryl, I've been trying to get in touch with you. I had a big question. And I know you called me today, but I wasn't able to get to the phone. I really wasn't. Um, Figure, are you sure you want to do the live when you're not feeling good? Yeah, I'm going to do the live, Cheryl. I already took my pain medication. I'm going to do the live and everything. Let me go ahead and drop the link for you. Yeah. I haven't even mentioned to anybody. That's why you probably don't see many people here. But I'll just let them roll in at their convenience. I know if I do other topics, I get everybody in here, but I can't not do what I can't let people dictate to me on what topics to do and who not to do a commentary or live on. I do it on what I want to do. Thank you, Cheryl, for coming up. Thank you, and
Miss
for
Pinkie,
being.
you said you were trying to get in touch with me,
Yes, ma'am, I have been.
but I saw you. I had saw Instagram. I tried to call you today. I just seen the message. You was talking about Miss Black Titanic's live.
Yes,
Remember when you did the last? I think this is this is part two, right?
yes.
I did part one when I was when I came up on the panel with you. No, I think I didn't.
Mhm.
You were just talking. You was doing a commentary about P Diddy.
Right.
And remember, I had wrote you and I said, Miss Black Titanic was doing a live and somehow got cut off.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I came to your live because I couldn't find Miss Black Titanic nowhere. I was looking for her on live. I couldn't find it.
Oh.
I even went to her second channel. I couldn't find the live because I know she was doing a live and then she abruptly got cut off.
That's what I want to talk to you about. Remember
Yeah,
what you just said. I don't want to bring it out because you
yeah,
never know who's in the bushes watching. But
yeah.
that was one of the main questions. That's why I wanted to talk to you right away and everything. So when we get off this line,
Yeah.
I need you to please call me because I have a question to ask you about that. And I'm
It's
so
bad.
glad you remember, huh?
It's bad.
Hmm? No,
Is
no,
it?
no, no.
Oh,
It's not bad. It's not
oh,
bad. But I
oh.
know if anybody know the answer to it, you will.
Yeah,
That's
because
why.
I tried to get back on the live, but I didn't see. I didn't see her live come back on. I thought maybe she ran out of minutes or something, and she got abruptly cut off.
I'm
So
not
I kept
sure
trying to
what
find.
happened.
I kept trying to find her, and I couldn't find the live. And usually the live lights up. It
Right,
light, it's
right,
lit up and it says live. I couldn't
right.
find it.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
looked
that's what
every.
I want to ask you about too. I really do.
Yeah.
Because I've been trying to figure it out. Wait, let me see. I think somebody is bringing my phone to me. Wait, give me 1 second.
Okay.
Um, y'all can bring my phone when you get ready. Okay. That's them bringing my phone to me, Cheryl.
Huh?
That's them bringing my phone to me. Uh,
Oh.
yeah.
So how you feel?
Uh,
How you
that
feeling?
husband wanted to take a good shot of baby while baby was taking his bath. You know, a head shot because he was
Aw.
just as happy as ever. He loves water.
He loved the water.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we just, you know, how you do it from the chest up.
Yeah.
Just took a picture, uh, I think maybe 2 or 3 snapshots of him because he was enjoying that water. He
Oh.
loves bath time.
Yeah, he loved water. Oh.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. So that's what. Thank you,
Who knows? He
sweetie.
might be the world's famous Olympic swimmer.
Okay.
Who
It is
knows?
okay. All right. Yes, you can. Thank you,
Aw.
sweetie.
Hi,
Uh,
baby. Hi, baby.
thank you. Baby is loving bath time. I mean,
Aw.
yes,
I love
yes,
bathing them too. I love bathing them. They smell so
yes.
sweet when they finish bathing. They
Yeah,
smell good
don't they?
anyway.
Don't they?
They
Yes,
smell
yes,
so
yes,
good. Oh, I
yes.
love babies. I love the
You
smell of them.
We're gonna leave off on Little Rob. Remember, because Little Rob allegedly, well, allegedly, but Little Rob is suing P Diddy, which is
Hmm.
also his government name, Sean Combs, right?
Hmm. Yeah.
He's suing them, and when he filed his lawsuit after Cassie did, you know,
Right.
and Cassie allegedly got $30 million for her lawsuit. She filed it like today, and yesterday it was paid.
Hmm.
Ooh,
Oh
because
Lord.
and he didn't, and so Little Rob, that's what they call him, Little Rob. Little Rob didn't just come barehanded. Little Rob came with a lot of different. He had evidence of glow hog. Remember?
He has a lot of evidence. He definitely
Right.
does.
So, so since he had all his evidence, he had videotape, he had recordings, he had pictures, snaps. Little Rob, because allegedly, like he said, P Diddy always wanted him to record him,
Hmm.
videotape him. He
On,
loved being in front of the camera. That man.
right on Little Rod's phone though. That's the
Right.
mistake he
That
made.
is true. And so he saved a lot of that stuff.
Hmm.
So we're going to pick up. We actually stopped on page 14, and I still have all of that. Let me go ahead and pull it up. We're going to start back on page 14, because
Okay.
remember I told you this is a 73 page. Uh,
Woo. That's a
thank
lot.
you. Say hello to everybody, husband.
Hello, everybody.
They can
Good
be.
Hi,
evening.
Mr.
Oh, good evening.
Pinkie. Hi, Mr. Pinkie. How you doing?
Doing good. Doing good.
That's
Just bringing
good.
in some food, so she may be chewing a little bit while she's talking to you.
That's okay. Eat, eat, eat. Keep up your
They're gonna
strength.
see me smacking.
Keep
Hear
up
me
your
Uh,
smack.
strength. I'm gonna be smacking right along with you because I'm eating.
Okay.
all right. Okay.
Okay.
I'm eating myself.
When do I probably is 8 at 9 o'clock bring me medication so I can take?
Okay.
Okay. 9, no later than 9:30. Okay, all right, thank you. We're trying to keep me on track with my medicine because you pull up the door behind you. Thank you. Because tomorrow I go physical therapy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we won't. We know because I've been in so much pain. I want to make sure I go to bed on a little earlier so
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
rest.
And a lot of times the medication makes you sleep. It makes you
Yeah,
drowsy.
it's gonna make me sleepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be sleepy, but they want me to go ahead and then get in bed then, so I can get a good night before they put me through torture.
Right.
Torture,
No.
girl. They
Yeah.
realize I'd be in some pain. Although it's people think no, you're not. Yes, I'm still in pain. This pain is some pain. Okay, I'm
Mhm.
gonna go ahead
I
and
know,
bring up this one here, huh?
I know P. Diddy got somebody from his camp. I don't know who it is. I don't know if it's a PR or what, but they've going around threatening content creators on TikTok.
I heard that.
Yeah, that they threatened a couple of girls on TikTok to not put out no information on this case.
Right.
If they,
And her friend was the one allegedly
he came,
after
he, he came after both of them, her and her friend.
oh my Lord.
Yeah, saying not to put out this content about this case. It's an open case and all this other nonsense. But she said, "I'm only reading, sir, what's on the
Right.
court
But
doc."
the thing is they don't go threaten no big news media. They
Right,
don't go threaten nobody else
right.
but
You
the
got
small
CBS.
people.
You got every news station in America reporting on this.
Mm-hmm. Everybody.
Right,
Now why
threatening.
and then why are you coming after the women first? Have you
Right,
noticed that?
right. I noticed that. Yeah.
Have
Huh?
you heard of them coming after any men?
No. But
Even men content creators or bloggers.
it's intimidated. But the lady was saying, she said, "No way. I'm gonna still report it because it's on the court doc. It's public
Right.
knowledge."
Right. It's public knowledge.
Right.
So just shutting her down don't stop the big outlets from doing it.
Right. They're gonna
And,
still report it.
other news media.
They're gonna still report it. So
Right. They got more information than we do.
I know.
So that don't make no sense, Cheryl.
Yeah, they're going around, but that's what they do. They try to throw their muscle around and threaten people. But that's a content creator. She's only going by what she's reading. She's only reading what it says in the docs.
That is true.
Little
And-
Rod is the one who's suing. So I mean,
Right.
it's public knowledge.
That is true. Okay.
So,
We stopped at page. Let me show you where we stopped at. I'm going to bring it up right quick. And then I'm going to read a little and then we're going to discuss it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let me just get it all pulled up here. And okay, here it is. And you can see how many pages. See at the bottom when I do this here?
Yeah.
It's showing 77.
70. Ooh.
That's because I got a few slides like my disclaimer, but the document is actually 73 pages.
Ooh,
And what makes it 77 because I got my disclaimer in there and I got other little stuff in there too.
You got a lot to tell, huh? 77 pages.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And there's no way I'm going to read 77 pages in one live.
I know. No way. You'd be here all night.
I'll be here all night. Yeah. So I'm making it into part 1, part 2, things like that. Do a little segments of it.
Okay.
Until we get through. And then when we get through with his, I do want to read there's other people that's suing them. So we're gonna pick out. I got a couple more. I'm gonna tell you who else is suing them, and then we'll pick one out from there. Which one I'm gonna start on next?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. This is almost like a book club, girl.
I know.
But book clubs, you don't get threatened.
No, they threatening people. It's all over the news. So they got to threaten a whole lot of people because it's all over the news. Every outlet, every news outlet there is on there.
So now this is the Love album that he was working on. Remember?
Yeah, I know.
This is the Love album.
Yeah.
The Little Rob did for P. Diddy, but he never got paid allegedly.
Yeah,
He
29.
didn't get
He gave him 29,000.
he didn't give him nothing.
But
Okay.
because Little Ross, he offered him 29,000. I don't know if he accepted it though.
What's 29,000 when
Nothing.
you've been working for a year on this thing?
Right, and he produced 9 songs for him.
Right. Think about it.
Yeah.
I can see if you're going to say 29,000 for each song.
For each song, exactly.
Mhm.
He gonna try to throw him whatever he feel he should get.
No, he's trying to run the show. Like
Right.
he try to do everything else.
And
But
trying to
this
take it and trying to take his publishing too.
right. That's exactly what it is. Now
Mhm.
this is we're going to start on page 14, guys.
Mhm.
But let me just read this. This is the United States Federal Court, Southern Division of New York, and this is a case of Rodney Jones. He's the plaintiff, and he is versus Sean Combs and Justin Dior Combs and all the other people and companies below him as the
Mhm.
defendant. And now this is a civil action, and this is he's demanding jury demand. He wants a jury trial. Also, it do have a trigger warning because some of the information in this is a little hard on some people. So that's why the trigger warning is up here. Okay, guys. And then at the bottom is no more than the plaintiff, Little Rob, and all the people that's the defendants. Okay. And remember, Little Rob is the plaintiff. He is the one that's doing the suing.
Right.
I'm just trying to catch people up that didn't. And then this is the jurisdiction in the venue that we read over. And then the parties that was involved.
Okay.
And then after that, we came, this is Sean at the very top, Sean Combs, which is P. Diddy, and this is his son at the bottom, Justin Dior Combs.
Yeah. Justin.
And his real father is
P. Diddy. P. Diddy.
No, that's his stepdad actually. His real dad, this boy's real dad. I forgot his name.
Justin. No, Justin's real father. Justin is P. Diddy's biological son. He had a baby with the girl. Yeah, he had a baby with the girl from the video.
Well, I'm talking about the young man that's sitting on the picture.
Let me see, who's that?
This is the light-skinned one.
Yeah, that's Justin. That's Justin. That's his biological son.
This is defendant Justin Dior Combs.
Yeah.
This light-skinned one is not his biological son. His biological son is that tall one that looks like him, identical twin.
I know King Combs, but he had another baby with the girl in the video. I don't know if you ever seen his video before. It's a video he did with the Notorious B.I.G. and there's a girl that's in the tub.
Yeah.
And she's another one of his baby mamas.
Yeah.
Oh, that's her. Yeah. That's her. That's their son together, which is Justin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's one that looks like I'll Be Sure.
Yeah, I'll Be Sure. That's what I'm trying to say.
There's one that looks like him. I forgot his name. His name is oh my God.
I'll Be Sure.
He looked just like I'll Be Sure. It's the other one. Oh God. And he became his stepfather. What's that boy? Right. What's his name? What's I'll Be Sure's son's name? Quincy.
Quincy. Yeah.
Yeah, Quincy. Okay. That's I'll Be Sure and I'll Be Sure and Kim Porter's son together.
Yes. Yes. And then these are some of the other people that's on the lawsuit, and we already went over those. I'm not going to even get off into them. And then we did have the different companies that is being sued as well. And you can see the different companies here. And then the next page, because we went over all these last night. Then here, and then you see at the bottom of this page, you see Little Rob. He's from Chi-Town, the Windy City, Chi-Town. And it shows him at church singing. You can see him. Everybody's face is blocked out except for his. And he's there singing like he always do and everything. And he learned a lot of this from music. Um, he comes from a long line of gospel music influencers, his family and everything. So that's how he learned everything.
Oh yeah, I know.
And he
Because he
can
plays
play
the guitar.
several
He
instruments.
plays several instruments. Yeah.
Hmm. And he taught himself too.
I know.
Self-taught.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And then we go to the next page, page 7, which is talking. It leads from Little Rob's growing up into the summary of events. The summary of events, and this is talks about everything what he went through, all the different stuff. Combs different homes that he held. It says Mr. Jones reside in Mr. John, Little Rob reside at P. Diddy 24.
Okay.
Right here. It says Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones is Little Rob. So that's why I'm just going to say Little Rob reside at P. Diddy's residence located in Los Angeles, California, New York, and Miami, and Florida.
Okay.
Miami, Florida. Mr. Jones also spent several weeks on a yacht rented by P. Diddy in the U.S. Virgin Islands. So he lived with him for a while. Okay.
Yeah.
And then if we go into page 13, it talks about the recording studio shooting. There was a shooting there at Charlize recording studio. And then we did show pictures of that. And basically the person that was Pow Pow was his son's friend, a friend of his. And it talks about that on 30th, say, presented at this camp, because they went to this camp. John P. Diddy always got some kind of camp. If it ain't Flavor Camp, it's some other kind of camp. But anyway, presented at this camp was Mr. Combs, which is P. Diddy, his son Justin Combs, and Justin's friend named G. Then number 31, it says, Mr. G is a 30-year-old tall African American male. And then 32, in addition to these individuals, other musicians were present at the camp. This writer has spoken to several musicians who had attended the camp. But what happened was the three of them goes into the bathroom, which is P. Diddy, his son Justin, and Mr. G. They go into the bathroom. Now, what's his name? Little Rob was sitting about, I'm just going to paraphrase from yesterday so we don't have to read all into it. Little Rob was sitting approximately about 2 feet away from that bathroom. Because remember, they're all in this studio, okay? They're all in the studio, and this studio is located in Los Angeles, right?
Yeah.
But they at this camp. He called it a camp. We love to call things camps. But anyway, and somehow the conversation got heated up between Mr. Combs, his son Justin Combs, and G. And then following that altercation or that conversation that got very heated, somehow between the two, which is P. Diddy and his son Justin, G ended up being pow-powed. You know, one of them pow-powed him. They didn't say who pow-powed him. Only person really knows is the three of them that was in that bathroom. Okay. And then, but little Rob was so afraid and freaked out about this because he thought he may get pow-powed. It says on 36, I'm going to just drop down because we getting on. It said on 36 that Mr. Jones, so that's Little Rob, immediately went into a state of shock. That's on 36 at the very top. State of shock and feared that he would be pow-powed next. I would too.
I know.
I'm serious, crazy fools.
Yeah.
You know, Let me just say hi, Sheila Aaron. Thank you for
Sheila.
being in the pink house tonight.
Good evening,
Thank you,
sis.
thank you.
Good evening, my sis.
We're just going to go over so we can get to part two of what happened. Because you remember, this is, you can look at the bottom of this. This is 73 pages. It's saying 77, but it's 73 because I added some others, like my disclaimer and other stuff in here. But so I have to do page by little every day because there's no way I'm going to get through with this. That's a shame. Sassy Dunn put his kids in this camp. Oh, my Lord, you're right. And also, she's saying, as Sheila Aaron, good evening, my sis. Thank you, First Lady, for being here. Okay, now, so we're trying to, we're just getting a recap so we can get on to part two, where they had Stevie J in the bed. Well, Stevie J had himself in the bed. But anyway, so when the Doors family opened on 38, P. Diddy and his son Justin came out all excited. Know why, but anyway, it said G was laying on the 39. G, that's Justin's friend. G, he must not have been too much of a friend because he ain't even worried about the man. He don't even care that his friend was Pow Pow. You know that? I don't want to be their friends. But
With friends like that, who need enemies?
that's what I'm talking about. She was laying on the bathroom floor. That's 39. On the bathroom floor in a fetal position. You know how baby, when you're in the stomach, you're all balled up and girl, that man was in some pain, holding his stomach and bleeding out of his leg, hip area. Oh my Lord. And it says that only person that really helped him was Little Rob. Little Rob decided to put pressure on it, put something on it, put pressure on it. The rest of them just all standing around doing nothing because they're afraid. I think the reason why they was just standing around doing nothing is because P Diddy didn't tell them to do anything. And I don't want to do something and help him. And P. Diddy get mad at me. So, and they already got a pow pow with him. And he may want to pow pow me. So I better stay back and just don't do nothing. That's just my take on it. What do you think, Cheryl? Cheryl, what do you think about that? Why they didn't help?
What happened to Pinkie? What you say?
I said, you know how only person that really helped G that was laying on the bathroom floor bleeding
Was Little Rod.
Yeah, only person that helped him was Little Rob. Little Rob was the only one that putting pressure on his room and everything. He immediately started placing pressure. If you look at 40, it says everyone stood around looking up on G. Okay.
Like Sheila said, with friends like that, who need enemies?
Right.
I tell you.
With the lack of aid, when nobody giving any aid, so Little Rob dropped everything, ran to G, and immediately began placing pressure on G's G-shot wound to his stomach. Well, nobody doing nothing, and I think they didn't want to do nothing because they're afraid P Diddy may say something. That's my opinion, that he may say something, or they may get a pow pow for helping him. So I think that's, and Rob, he's a man from the church, brought up in the church, singing around gospel people. He seems like he knows right from wrong, right? But the rest of them ain't gonna do nothing. But anyway, and then he decided to lift G and place him into sit on the toilet. Now he the only one lifting this man. Remember, G is a tall person. Remember, they said he's very tall. And Jones asked the crowd to call the ambulance. He had to ask them. Seemed like while he's doing all that other stuff, everybody got a cell phone. Why don't somebody, allegedly, in my opinion, opinion, I think they all got their cell phone. Why didn't somebody call 911? Just my take on it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get away from that one. The next page, Cheryl, we're gonna because we're trying to get over to the next one, is this page here. So we're gonna just go ahead and skip over this one here.
Okay.
This is an outside. This is what they told the popo that came up. Everybody had to lie. This is where they mentioned that P. Diddy and his son just left. They just stayed out of sight. They just left. And they everybody had the same story. He got pow while he was outside by a passing by car, a drive-by. I think that's what it says. At least one person was pow at a party at a Hollywood recording studio. The police said Monday. Officers was called to the 800 block of North, whatever, I'm not going to read the whole street, to check into a report of a pow at about 3 a.m. Nothing good coming out of 3 a.m. According to the LAPD, at this location, they found a man that had been pow after stepping outside the studio. He didn't even make it outside. He was in the bathroom. You mean going into the bathroom? That's where he was pow. But they made it seem like he was outside the studio and stepping out of a car. And Sky 2 was over the scene early Monday, spotted several people sitting outside the location being questioned by the popo. No information was released about the suspect, and it's not known if the shooting was gang related. Now, how is it gang related when you're in a bathroom? It's just three of y'all in a bathroom. This guy, like they putting it out that he was outside. He wasn't even outside. He only went outside because the paramedics took him outside. You know, you get in the ambulance, right? He was tuned. He was in tune with God spiritually. He wouldn't look sassy a way he's supposed to have insight. You're right.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
So I'm going to go ahead and go let that one go. And then this is that bathroom. Remember, that's the bathroom with all the blood and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And it those look like some clothing, a pair of pants or something there.
So that shoots down his lie where he says that this thing happened outside somewhere, outside a drive-by. How he get inside? Right. How all that blood get inside there?
Right. They didn't even let the police. The police didn't even come up.
Right.
They just took their word for it. Ooh, Lord of mine. I'll tell you. Okay. So I'm gonna skip over, leave this one alone. Clearly, it says on 48. If you look at 48, it says clearly G was not, and it got in capital letters, not N-O-T. Pow outside of the studio as Mr. Combs instructed his team to report to law enforcement.
Right.
Look at that part. He said was not shot outside the studio as P. Diddy instructed his team, the people that was in that studio, to report to law enforcement, because he and his son didn't report nothing. He had everybody else to lie. And see, my thing is,
right there. He was right there when it happened.
Right. I wouldn't be lying for nobody because they ain't going to jail for nobody.
That's right.
You're not going to jail for your lie. First of all, I wasn't even in the bathroom. I wasn't even in there. So I'm not going to lie for you. I'm not going to put my name, co-sign my name saying it was a drive-by, that he was outside. I don't know nothing about him being outside. I don't know nothing about that. I would not lie for that because you can get your own self in trouble for that. And you didn't have nothing to do with that heated conversation they had in the bathroom.
He
He had nothing to do with nothing.
You become an accessory.
Yes, yes. So why put yourself through that? He Diddy won't do that for you.
No, he sure won't.
He would not do that for you.
In fact, he'll ask you to do time for him.
Somebody already did that.
Right.
Time for him.
You already asked somebody to do it, so he's the kind of person he wants you to take the rap for him.
And allegedly, the man only got $1 million for that.
Right.
What is 1
10
million?
years, 10 years, almost all his whole life in prison.
Right. $1 million.
Right.
And then got deported at that. He made sure as soon as the man was released, he didn't even have time to step on outside of the prison.
Yeah, that's
only stepping he did was stepping straight into the vehicle that was going to deport his butt.
Mm-hmm.
So he can be deported. He didn't even get a chance to say hi to nobody or I'm out or hello. I want to see y'all. Give me a big welcome home. No, you got deported. Got deported and only got $1 million for all your troubles.
But I hear from Tisa Tell. You know Tisa Tell?
No.
Tisa Tell. She's a content creator. She's a big content creator too.
Mm-hmm.
She put a lot of numbers in, but I mean, shout out to her. She was saying how now Sean wants I think he wants an amendment. He wants to be he wants his name how do you call that? He want his name expunged. He wanted
expunged. Okay.
He wanted expunged because he didn't commit it. Now that it's all coming out now that he wasn't the one who did it. He wants his record expunged. From what Tisa Tell is saying, from what Tisa Tell is saying.
Well, it'd probably be hard because you admitted to all that stuff.
Right, that's the thing.
You took the rap for
it. Admit for it, right? How you take the rap for it? Now you want to turn around and say it wasn't me. So I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know if that's gonna work.
Have to deal with his lawyer,
right?
Because you admitted to it. You took the rap for him,
right? So I don't know how that's gonna work.
And I don't care who he is. I ain't taking no rap for nobody.
Me neither.
Nobody. Okay. Now this is the next page. This is page 12 here. This page here is when Little Rob, who is also named his name is Mr. Jones in the court papers, but I like saying Little Rob because Mr. Jones, Mr. Combs sound too similar. Yeah. Like this is when Mr. Jones was talking about the S harassment and A by P. Diddy. All the stuff that this is when P. Diddy was allegedly got him in his home and trying doing the process of grooming him, letting him, grooming him in a way. Okay. And then at the bottom, you see where it talks about, it says, Mr. Combs attempts to groom Mr. Just say Little Rob into engaging in gay sex. Okay. This is what this back page, this page number 12 talks about how he getting him into, how he do everybody else, grooming. So we already went over that last night, so I'm not going to go over this. Mm-hmm. But one of the things he did throw out that on number 63, P. Diddy, which is Mr. Combs, was aware that Little Rob, which is Mr. Jones, Little Rob, looked up to and idolized music producer Stevie Aaron Jordan, which is no more than Stevie J from Love and Marriage, Love and Hip Hop.
Oh, I can't stand him. Ooh.
He's like a little rat.
He with that rat face looking. Oh my God.
He loved to do that little rat face.
Him, Martell, and P. Diddy are the three musketeers. Those three. Oh,
they all belong in the same soup bowl.
Exactly.
Right. So he was throwing that because he know how you say, oh gosh, I just think of your favorite singer. I just love myself some whoever. I can't wait to go to that concert. Girl, you know I made love. I love myself. Ooh, can't they sing? You know, and then somebody's gonna promise you that you can get backstage passes, you get a chance to
Right.
go backstage, meet them, and speak with them and everything, and then you get a front row seat and stuff, and then you get a chance to go to the after party that as a special guest. You're gonna be hyped and crazy out of your mind. You could
Yeah,
be
they take advantage of those young
right,
women because
right,
they're fan fave. I mean,
right.
this starstruck.
Right, starstruck. Thank
Yeah.
you. And so Sheila said, these are grown people. Sometimes you got to walk away. You do. Sometimes you have to walk away. Just walk away. Okay. And so on this here, he took advantage of the fact that he knew how he idolized Stevie J, right? And everything. And Stevie J was part of Bad Boys record production team.
Yeah, he's a producer.
Right. So and he took advantage of that. And then he even showed video of Stevie J, allegedly video of Stevie J having male counterpart in the bedroom.
Ooh, child.
Doing it with a man.
And don't surprise me none.
Right. So he telling him if Stevie J can do that and think it's okay, then you can do that and it's gonna be okay. Trying to make it normalize this
Right.
with him.
And ain't nothing normal about Stevie J. He is a narcissistic, complete
Ooh, I
low
can't
life. He's just a
stand.
low life. Oh, I
Ooh,
can't.
I never did like Stevie J.
Me
Oh
neither.
my
I
Lord.
can't stand him. Oh my God. His girlfriend beat his behind. Jocelyn beat his behind on Love and Hip
Mm-hmm.
Hop, and he walked around
Yeah,
all those muscles and let that woman beat his behind. I was
yeah.
I was on the floor crying, laughing. So funny.
Mm-hmm. Now this is the page that you all didn't see. You all saw this page here last night, and this is a person, a man's arm allegedly. That's his torso, and that's his arm, right? Now, and that's Stevie J there. And this supposed to be a clear skinned man, okay, that he's doing it with. Okay. Now that's Stevie J right there at the very top, the top page. And then they cover up the page. They got the blocking of the page where Stevie J is going in. So they block that page out. But this is the page that you all didn't get a chance to see last night. And I'm going to go ahead and go over this page. It's a Thanksgiving 2022. Mr. Jones, which is Little Rob, is S.A. by Young Miami's cousin. And Young Miami is a young lady. Let me see, can I pull her up? Young Miami is the young lady that was hanging on Diddy's arm after. Sure. Okay, I'm gonna bring y'all pictures of Young Miami so y'all can see who we're talking about. Okay. Okay, let me bring this down right quick so I can show you a picture of Young Miami. So for anyone that don't know who she is.
Oh yeah, she's one of the city girls. The rappers.
Yeah, oh, you already know who she
Yeah,
is.
the city girl.
Okay.
The city girl. She's one of the city girl rappers. Yeah.
One of them, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's two of them. I think two of them is her and the
I'll
other
get
one.
rid of this.
City girls.
Just want to pop up in front of her face. Mm-hmm. Did I just read this right? Okay, yeah. Okay, here it is, guys. This is Young Miami. Let me see, can I get rid of that? Let me see. I'm just not going to worry about it. Okay, but anyway, this is Young Miami, guys. You can see her right there. Young Miami performs outside doing, what is this? JMBLYA at Fair Park on May 3rd, 2019 in Dallas, Texas. Okay, that's her, guys. That's Young Mammy. So when y'all hear the name Young Mammy, this is who we're talking about. And she would be on P. Diddy's all the time, doing different things. When he have going to award shows and stuff like that, and different things like that. I'm going to see, can I find a picture of them together? I don't see one of her and Diddy together. Let me see. Is this it? Is this one of them? I'm just trying to see, can I find a picture? Oh, here they are together. Okay, let me see, would it show both of them? Because it's showing me just one. No, it's not showing me both. No, it's not. Okay, it's not showing me. Let me see what this one show me both of them together. It's not showing me both of them, but I'm gonna still let y'all see this here. Yeah, they go to galas. The Met Gala. You're right, Sheila. The Met Gala. Here they are right here. This is a picture of Young Mammy, and then that's Diddy. But I have seen them. She's always on his arm after Kathy.
Yeah, Sheila's right. Yeah. They were at the Met Gala. I think he was uninvited.
Met Gala together. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's uninvited this year.
Yes. Oh,
yes. Yeah, they uninvited
him.
Nobody
wanted to sit beside him.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I don't blame him.
Huh. Nobody wanted to be associated or sit by him. Mm-hmm. And everybody been trying to say they don't want him there.
He was uninvited to the Grammys. He was uninvited to the Met Gala that's going on this year. He's not allowed to come to this one. So his whole brand is messed up. He messed himself up big time.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Okay, Now I'm going to go ahead back to what we just left off so we can start it. Now we stopped on, I didn't get to page 14. That's where we are supposed to pick up today. And we're going to go ahead and pick up on 14. Okay, and here it is right here. That's Stevie J at the top with a clear skinned male. And this is showing Stevie J going at it. So they got it all blocked out. But this is Thanksgiving 2020, 2022. Mr. Jones is S.A. by Young Miami's cousin. Okay. But this is not them right there. Okay. This is not them right there. This is carrying on from that other page. Okay. The page we had before. That is carrying on from that page. Okay. So now we're starting a new portion, which starting with 74 at the bottom. On Thanksgiving Day 2020, Little Rob was in Mr. Combs, which is P. Diddy's house located in Miami, Florida. Young Miami and her female cousin were also present, and that's 74. Now I'm at 75. Mr. Combs was, P. Diddy was intoxicated and offered cocaine to Little Rob. Little Rob rejected him and proceeded to walk to the restroom. 76. While using the restroom, Young Miami's cousin, not her, but her cousin, burst into the bathroom and began groping Little Rob. Oh my God, isn't that just... I'm
telling you, but this is the same young woman that got on there and said that she's a 304. She said she's one.
I hadn't heard that.
Do you hear? She said she's one. Yeah. She's a 304. That's what she said.
Oh my God.
I don't understand how
Oh
young
my
women.
God, my God.
I don't see how young women can come. You know, like
Mhm.
they have no kind of like class. You know,
Right,
you know
right,
to call they stuff a 304.
right. A 304.
Yeah.
Now, also it says that it says, let me see. I stopped it. Okay. She burst into the bathroom. Okay, I read that and started groping Little Rob. Little Rob believed that P. Diddy sent her in there to S.A. him. S.A. him. Basically saying R.A.P. me. R.A.P.E. me. Ain't that something? Now,
Mm-hmm.
70, yeah, 77. As she entered the bathroom, she dropped to her knees. Oh my God. She she
And a
dropped
lot
to
of these
her knees.
and a lot
Huh?
of these women, as I said, a lot of these women don't have no value for their self. They don't have no self love in they self.
Oh
To
my
just throw
God.
themselves at a man who don't want them. Like,
I mean,
oh
oh Lord.
Jesus,
She entered the bathroom. She dropped to her knees and began performing O on him, S on him, on Little Rob exposed penis. Oh my Lord. Because he went to the bathroom to use the bathroom. You can't use the bathroom with your clothes pulled up. You got to unzip your pants and use and whatever you got to do. You know,
mm-hmm.
young mammies. Mr. Jones pushed her away and excited. Exit the bathroom. Okay, Mr. Jones pushed her away and exit the bathroom. I guess he said he got to get out of there. I ain't got time to be pulling up no clothes. I got to go.
Hmm.
Now, on 78, it says young Miami's cousin did not accept Little Rob's rejection as she proceeded to follow Little Rob out of the bathroom. Now, 79 is the last one. It says she started undressing and attempted to settle him. Settle. You know how a woman,
Mm-hmm.
sit on him and held sex with him in the presence of P. Diddy in
Mm-hmm.
his cell. Now, what kind of,
Mm.
oh, how
And,
a woman gonna
and
do that?
and mainly she did it on his instructions, on P Diddy's instructions,
Right, right.
allegedly.
Because this man, she don't know him from Jack Jill or
No,
Sam.
don't know what he got.
Right.
Okay, huh.
A bare thing, and she gonna just grab it and put it.
She did it. She did it because P Diddy. That's what P Diddy told her to do.
What?
Allegedly.
Hello, Sheila.
Hi, Sheila.
Hello.
Hello, Sheila. Good evening,
Hello.
babe.
How are you?
How you
We're
doing?
doing good. Thank you for coming up. Thank you for coming up.
Yeah.
Uh,
I said, let
what do
me
you
come
think
up.
about this that's going
My
on?
Cheryl up here. How you doing, Cheryl?
Hi, babe. How you doing, sweetie? I'm doing
I'm
good. How
doing
you
well.
doing?
How about
That's
yourself?
good. I'm
I'm good.
good.
Thank you for asking.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't this a lot to
This
This
is
is
unpack?
this thing is a hot mess. A hot mess.
it is. It's disgusting. Like you said, Cheryl, um, with these girls and stuff, they don't know their values. They don't see no self-worth in themselves.
Right.
I couldn't do that. All because of money. I'd rather work a regular job than to do something like
Huh.
that.
Mhm.
To put,
Right.
I mean, you got to show some value to yourself. These girls, they don't care anymore.
They don't care. They
They
don't have no
don't. I mean,
self-worth to themselves.
all money is not good money. I mean, I'm not gonna go out there and put display myself in a on a vulgar way. I don't care. I don't care what type of money they offering. Some things are
And
priceless.
Right.
Your body is a temple. Your body is a
that's right.
temple.
That's right. You don't
And
let
But
nobody disrespect it.
they allegedly supposed to be one of the S workers, the SEX
yeah,
workers, allegedly.
yeah.
But
Oh
but
my
but
God.
And
but But my thing with him is that now he going too far. Now he got underage women. He got underage girls up in there too. That's what made those uh the eds. I'm gonna say the eds.
You know,
The
the
dreads come
back,
out.
you know, like Lil Kim and Foxy Brown and all of them,
Mm-hmm.
they didn't, you know, when they complain about them, they didn't press charges. You know, well, their charges didn't go through. Whereas these young girls now, because some of them got exotic features and they look a certain way, they
Right.
now they decide they want to come after them. But when it came with the dark skinned women, well, and they were pretty as well.
Mm-hmm.
Lil Kim was pretty. Foxy Brown is a good looking woman, and all
Yeah.
these nice looking melanated women, they didn't do anything when it came to them, but now they starting to um, press charges against them, and I don't feel that's right. I think they should reach way back and got them for all that.
Let me
I
go
mean, I
ahead
just
and go
don't think it's
on. We're
fair.
on the
I
next
mean, I
page,
think they
guys.
should. Go ahead.
Yeah, we're on the next page, and I'm going to go ahead with this next page, starting with 80. And if you look in the at those pictures, we all recognize uh, that top person. I'm going to go ahead and you all going to find out who it is. Number 80. It says, once again, Mr. Jones pushed her off. The following are images from a video of Young Miami, her cousin, and Little Rob and P. Diddy. Now that's down at the second row of the second pictures on the second row. That's that. But on the first row of the first set of pictures, this first set of pictures. That's is P. Diddy is Mr. Little Rob, which is Mr. Jones, and Mr. Combs, which is P. Diddy, on Thanksgiving Day, right before Mr. Combs invites Mr. Jones into the restroom in an attempt to force him to take cocaine. Lord of mine. How, Lord of mine. This is Thanksgiving Day. Shouldn't he, P. Diddy, be with his children, his family, and stuff? Instead, he got, I don't know what you want to call it, trying to force SA on somebody, trying to
He don't
force
care
people
about them
to,
kids.
right,
No,
he's trying to, wait,
no.
guys, he's forcing SA on somebody. And then after that, doing that, he's also trying to force someone to do drugs all at the same time. And to be honest with me, to me, and this is no more than a modern day RAPE. They just calling it another name. Oh my
It just
lord.
amazes. It just
He's
amazes me how
selfish.
a lot of these men got daughters. Like this,
Mhm.
you know you got
Yeah.
daughters and you're doing that to somebody else's daughter. That's
Right.
the thing that's crazy.
hmm
You're
Yeah.
right. Now,
He's very
young Mammy and
selfish and
her female cousin,
self-absorbed.
who's SA, Mr. Jones, on Thanksgiving Day 2020. The last three things at the bottom are say trafficking and victims Protection Act. Number 81. Throughout his time with Mr. Combs, which is, I'm just going to say P. Diddy and Little Rob. With P. Diddy, Little Rob was transported from California to New York, New York, Florida, in the United States Virgin Islands. Number 82. During this time, a Little Rob was forced to solicit S workers and perform S acts to the pleasure of P. Diddy. 83. On about February the 4th, 2023, Mr. Cohn forced Little Rob to bring prostitutes and S workers back to his home in Miami, Florida. Oh my God, guys. Whew, whew, whew. That's why they got him for trafficking, because he takes people from one location to other states, cross state lines from here to there, and have them to do all uh, this sex stuff with strangers and everybody. What do you all think, Cheryl? Let me hear. Sheila first, since you haven't had time to talk. Sheila, then we'll go to you, Cheryl, and give me and do about a minute so we can keep moving on.
This is a lot bigger than Sassy. I don't think it just stopped with him. It's bigger than him. There's other entities that play a part in this because he can't get away with this alone. Personally, with me, if it was up to me, I mean, I'm gonna fight back. I'm gonna tell you right there, like that. I fight back, and I could walk away easily because I can't understand. All these are adults
Mm-hmm.
that's going through this, and I don't see where one man can have that type of power over other individuals that are already full grown adults. I'm not gonna. I
Mm-hmm.
don't get it. My mind just can't process that type of thought
Right.
that these people have to let him be able to get away with it. And that's Stevie J. I'm with Cheryl on that. I can't stand that
Oh,
that
oh,
red faced boy. I can't stand him either because
he's
you
a
could tell that he was already dirty.
he's a piece of
Dirty and
he's a
demented.
piece
A trend.
he's a piece of ish.
Mm-hmm.
And that last baby he had by that, what's her name? The girl that used to be on Love and Hip
Jocelyn,
Hop. Not
Jocelyn,
Jocelyn. It was yeah,
Mimi.
Jocelyn was yeah. He couldn't do that. What Jocelyn was for it.
You
She
saw
lived like
Jocelyn
that.
beat. You see Jocelyn beat
But
his behind.
Jocelyn was
she
wild and
beat
crazy.
the brakes on.
She beat
Yeah,
his
she beat the brakes
behind.
off him.
I'm telling you, I
And
was laughing my head off. I've never laughed so much in my life. So,
Okay. Now, Cheryl, you go ahead and give your 1 minute so we can
okay,
keep rolling. Sorry, Miss Sheila.
it's
but he's been
okay.
doing that for years. He's been doing that for years. So
Yeah,
allegedly,
this ain't nothing that just started.
it's nothing new. A whole lot of things been said about him for years that he was, a down low brother. So
Yeah.
allegedly. So in
Mhm.
my opinion, allegedly. So it's no
Right.
surprise all this
Yeah,
stuff is going on.
everybody
It's
out of the
going on.
closet now.
They've been doing this
Yeah.
for he been doing this for years. The same as R. Kelly was doing that for years, and he did it for almost 30 years and got away with it, and then they finally got him. So it's the same with P Diddy allegedly, and in my opinion. So
Yeah.
I think he worked.
He's
I
going
think he
down.
worked.
Now we're going to go ahead and start. This is page 16 here. It says number 84. This is page 16. The S workers that Mr. Combs, which is P. Diddy, forced Mr. Little Rob to bring back to his home, 84, on about February the 2nd, 2023 incident. Little Rob believes P. Diddy drugged him. Mr. Which is Little Rob recalls waking up naked, dizzy, and confused. He was in bed with two S workers and Mr. Combs. He also recalls aimlessly wandering around the house with no clothes on. Now, if you wake up and you don't know how you got to be with no clothes on, dizzy and confused, and the only thing you remember is wandering around the house with no clothes on, and you wake up and you got two people that you don't even know that are S workers, and then P Diddy himself in the bed with you. You, something is you had to that somebody had to give you something. Somebody
Something in
had
the
to give
buttermilk
you something.
ain't clean.
Okay. Go ahead, Sheila. Give me your minute. What you think on that one?
I said something in the buttermilk ain't clean.
Oh
But
Lord,
what I
you.
can say is just that you really don't know what too much to say because your words are limited because you can barely say, put the words in its proper
Mhm.
context. They don't
Yeah.
limit us in with our vocabulary, trying to silence us where we don't speak and say exactly what it is. Because it
Mhm.
doesn't make sense. We gotta say SA workers when we know the proper words.
Right.
And so you have to try to think about what you're going to say so you can walk around it without, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
getting your channel strike or anything like that. So I try to be careful with my words because, you know, you can't say the true words to
Right.
you know, you got to say unalive, SA workers. But
Right.
if he's hiring those type of workers, these are adults. And all of them personally, all this stuff used to be against the law. You couldn't even be no SA worker. You couldn't even walk this. You couldn't be no street walker, nothing, or you going to jail. I say all of them are full, able-bodied human beings that got a mind, so they're able to think. I think the whole entourage need to go to jail, if you ask me personally, because they seen this stuff happening. Nobody reported this, and they talking about this stuff. This shouldn't even be a conversation. Everybody need to be sitting in jail.
Ooh, I do too. Thank you, Sheila.
And
Cheryl, go
Yeah.
ahead. Tell me what you think.
But when they start to go as far as allegedly, and in my opinion, and allegedly again, they start involving underage girls into this and underage
Yeah.
boys.
the
Allegedly,
mom put in.
right? Allegedly, then now is a problem because if somebody over 21 decide that's what they want to do, and that's the life that's their lifestyle, then hey,
Right.
that's your lifestyle. But when you start bringing kids into this and bringing people that's underage allegedly into this, that's now he done really buried himself now. He done really
That's
buried
why I say
himself.
the
Huh?
parents, all of them. I say even the parents and things like that let kids run off like that and not see what, you know, checking on your children, seeing where they belong. All of them need to go to jail. The mamas,
Right.
the whole entire conglomerate. All of them need to be locked up
Right.
because people are coming to you with talent,
So
and they say they want to utilize their talent, and y'all want to turn around and do all types of unforeseen type of, you know, things and stuff of SAing people, and you know, just all kind of disgusting stuff with the drug and, you know, the drug use and forcing people to
Right.
do stuff against that. All of them need to
right,
go.
right, and right. I tell my own daughter the same thing. I don't care where you go. Once you leave your
Mhm.
drink there, if you forget your drink, leave it there. Don't
Right.
go
Leave
back
it.
for it because you don't know,
Right.
Mhm.
because they're good
That's
for putting all kind of stuff in your drink and
Exactly.
diluting your drink with that stuff, and then you wake up, you don't know where you at. So
right.
once you once
That
you
is true,
Mhm.
Cheryl.
once you got a
Hey,
drink, you forget the drink, leave it there. Don't go back
leave
to
it
it.
there.
Yeah.
That drink is not
You
safe
know,
around strangers. Thank you
Right.
for
when
that.
we used to,
Right.
Uh,
you know,
let
when
me
we
go
used to
ahead
go
with
out.
the next page, guys. We still have to move on. Save those thoughts for the next one. And let me move
Or
on. We're on page 17. This is 17. If you can see and try to understand these pictures, all I just see is a butt. I see a butt. But anyway, but anyway, it says page 17, S workers and Mr. Little Rob bed the morning after being drugged. First one is 85. Okay. It says, on another occasion in Miami. Okay, this is a different occasion. That was that one. Now we had another one now. Oh, my Lord. You need to stop drinking behind this man. On another occasion in Miami, Florida, on Thanksgiving night of 2022. He's recalling back from Thanksgiving because this was the first one we just read was in February the 2nd, 2023. Let me go back to that. See if you see this is February the 2nd, 2023. So now he's recalling back what happened in and on Thanksgiving. Wait now, this happened before. He's remembering this happened before to me on Thanksgiving of last year. So he said on another occasion in Miami, Florida, on Thanksgiving night of 2022, Mr. Combs asked Little Rob and DeForest Taylor to enter the studio bathroom. Ooh, I would be scared going in the bathroom with that man because I may end up like G his son's friend be taken out be gone to the hospital, you know. But anyway, 86, he asked them for $100 bill because he wanted them to do cocaine with him. Wait now, Diddy is the one that you want somebody to do it with you, but then you want them to pay you $100. Okay, make it make sense, guys. You didn't ask. He wants you to do it, so that means it should be on him. Okay, number 87. Little Rob, which is Mr. Jones, was scared, but luckily he didn't have $100 bill. Thank the Lord. I guess he was saying, thank the Lord I don't have no $100 bill on me. I'm broke. So Mr. Combs waited a little long later to do coke with young Miami. Because he ain't got no money, so he just waited until young Miami shows up. Okay, 88. Later that evening, he requested Mr. Jones, which is Little Rob, to solicit workers from Booty Trap on the river, located,
Nothing. I just laughed.
Okay, located. That's in Miami too. Located in Miami. A Little Rob did so, and Mr. Combs forced him to engage in unsolicited acts with these workers. Oh my Lord. He loved to have, now this is, when we get into all these different cases, okay? And we are going to read Cassie's case too. We're going to go through her case because her case is just like some of these everybody else case, where he always have them to solicit for them to call and he'll tell them what to do, where to call and everything. Because I think these people know him, he always be on standby for P. Diddy. So he tell them where to solicit them from. And then when they show up, now he have to engage in with them. And while Diddy watches. Okay, Cheryl. Talk to me, Cheryl. How do you feel about this one?
Well, that's P. Diddy. That's him. The super freak. He's a super freak. And because I heard allegedly, now this is alleged. I heard when he was with J-Lo. Allegedly, now this is alleged. I don't know if it's true. That she was asleep in the house one day, and he was downstairs getting fellatio from somebody else while she upstairs sleeping.
Ooh.
So this is his MO. This is
something wrong with him.
Yeah, something wrong. Something is something.
No.
He is mentally disturbed. I'm telling you, something's wrong. And it's not just women; it's men too. So, and I didn't even know. I never even knew he went that way until I heard him say to another man, "Get it, daddy, get it."
Yeah,
I ain't never heard a man talk to another man like that.
Man calling them daddy.
Yeah. I said, okay. So
thank you, sure.
Nothing he do at this point surprises me. Nothing.
Sheila, how do you feel about this one?
He's an over-sexualized demon, because who in the world think about that all day long and want to throw
the word because they abstract me.
Oh, well, how can you put this? He's a over SA demon. That's how I gotta say it.
That's still, I understand exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, because
that's a demon.
That's what I'm saying. You can't change the English dialect to suit somebody else. That's what the proper term it is. I mean, we gotta constantly turn around and reuse our words. That makes it difficult. You gotta call a spade a spade.
Yeah, but that's how YouTube. Yeah. But
they round it.
That's how YouTube want it. That's how they want it. And
but when they go into their corporate office and they have them boardrooms, they get in there and everything is said and done. Because let me tell you, in the field that I work, They say whatever they want to do once you're in that room and you're in corporation and you're sitting there and you're listening to these meetings. They say a lot of words that, they telling us not to say on YouTube. And I'm sure YouTube does the same thing. They probably laughing and joking and talking trash about what people say on the internet or on YouTube. But however, what I can say is it's disgusting, it's vile, it's low down in the gutter. I mean, I can't understand why are you waking up thinking like this? Whatever. I'm gonna say it just like Rick James said. Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Please.
Because they got to be. I mean, and then these grown people, you gotta take drugs compared to what he doing to them.
Right.
If they allowing it, what if they
Right.
allowing it? Because I can't. I'm a woman. I know good well you ain't backdooring me. I'm not having.
Mm-hmm. And then sleeping
I ain't
around all
doing
these strangers you never met. And
Mm.
while he's
exactly.
sitting
And
there
y'all sitting up there, I can only imagine how that room smell. I know that I I know the cleaning lady said, "Oh my goodness, it smells awful up in this room." I mean,
yeah.
it's just disgusting. There's no other words that you can put
No,
it.
but then,
It's
the P
vile.
Diddy, but P Diddy,
Mhm.
he ain't being people. That's what he ain't being people. He doing
Yeah,
it
and
and
Mhm.
he
being.
gets some kind of sick pleasure from it.
I don't
I
Yeah,
know.
mean,
he
that's
does.
sick.
He always does that. That's his thing. Have them to call in set. I mean, sex workers, and then he sits back and enjoy watching while he pleasure
Did
himself. Allegedly,
Th- Miss Pinkie, did you
yes.
see on Revolt TV when Fabulous was in the when they was having Sassy, was he was on that on Revolt, that show, and he was telling Fabulous, well, why come it was your birthday? Why you didn't come and party with me, man? And he
Yeah, I
was like,
saw that.
no, you got to.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
that so many times, and
Uh-huh.
you
He
can
ran
tell
from it. He
Fabulous
said, bro,
didn't
you
want to
got
be
this.
right. Come
Oh yeah,
on, it ain't no
Yeah.
party like a Diddy's party. You should
oh yeah,
party
that's
with me.
That's Noriega's. That's
Yeah,
Noriega's. Oh
Noriega.
yeah,
Yeah. I was
yeah.
trying to come up with Noriega name, but it kept,
Right.
I got like a brain freeze. It wouldn't come.
And he was calling them
Yeah.
daddy. He was calling them daddy that night. He was calling them daddy, saying,
Yeah,
"Daddy, go
Right.
ahead, daddy." He was
exactly.
saying that day.
Right. Right. Okay, we're going to go ahead and move on to page number 18. This is the booty trap on the river. That's the location at the top. You see it at the top. And then you see the women down at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Now on 89, it says, as part of Mr. Jones' S workers recruitment tools, Mr. Combs provide Little Rob with an exclusive bad boy baseball cap and required him to wear it to the booty trap on the river as a signal to any S worker he's approached that Mr. Combs, which is P. Diddy, was in town and had sent Little Rob to recruit them. So by having him wearing the hat, they know that if he come in with Mr. Combs' hat on, that means I'm part of the Mr. Combs' team, and I come in here to come and get a couple of y'all to go with us, to go with me. Oh my
Mm.
Lord, that's his recruitment team. I guess he sit there and pick the women he think Mr. Combs will approve of for the
Mm.
night. Oh Lord. Oh my God. Let me go on to 9. Then we're gonna talk about this one. Oh my Lord. Nanny. Mr. Jones, which is Little Rob, had no desire to visit the booty trap on the river. Little Rob had no desire to solicit S workers from the booty trap on the river. P. Diddy used his power and influence to intimidate and force Little Rob into it says Mr. Jones, but I'm saying Little Rob because it's easy to keep track of who is who. Little Rob into soliciting S workers from booty trap on the river, as detailed below. Mr. Combs used many tactics to maintain dominance and control over Little Rob. 91. Apparently, these workers was accustomed to serving P. Diddy, Mr. Combs, and would know that he is in town by the sight of the Bad Boys baseball cap. 92. The following are Instagram profiles of two of the S workers that P. Diddy required Mr. Little Rob to solicit and have sex with them at his home in Miami, Florida. Oh my God. So you wear the Bad Boys cap, and that means he's in town. Because remember, he got several homes, right? So when he got sent somebody in to the that gentleman's club, as long as you got that hat on, they know he's in town. And I guess they get all excited because they're getting ready to make some money. You know, they get all excited there, I guess. I'm just thinking because they know they're getting ready to go to the big house. And they're getting ready to do whatever to make them some money. Sheila, what do you think about this one? We're going to try to keep it at 1 minute, everybody.
Okay. You know, I wanted to bring this point by one of the SA workers, which she spoke about. She said for different services, right?
Mm-hmm.
She get paid a certain amount of money, said, and she gave one of them a brown shower. And you know what a brown shower is? She said that she took a laxative and they wanted her to, dump on them.
Oh my Lord.
Yes.
Oh my
So you
Lord.
know what that is.
Okay.
That's right
Allegedly.
from the
Oh
very
my
end.
Lord.
And she said that she had no problem. She charged $2,500 to provide that service for them. I said, "Oh my Lord, this is awful." And they
That is.
enjoy it. They get a ticket. Yeah, you got to be extremely high to have somebody do some crap like that. Or
Oh
you
my
out of
Lord.
your mind and you're not full
That's what
aware
I'm
of your
thinking.
surroundings. Yeah,
You
you
got to
can't
be.
be full aware of your surroundings. You gotta be pretty doped up to take that kind of,
Well, maybe it may be a turn on to
wild
some of them.
treatment. Mm-hmm.
Just like the golden shower. Some people get, I
Yeah.
don't see why none of that. Oh my Lord.
Oh God, it just make me sick just thinking about that. You letting all your waste on someone. Oh,
Oh my
Mm-hmm.
mm-mm-mm.
God. That's dangerous to your health. Okay,
It
thank you.
is.
Oh my
They don't care.
Lord. I
They
just
figure they can
learned
get a
something
shot
new.
and it'll be over. They
Mm,
figure they
mm,
can go
mm.
to a doctor and the doctor will give them a shot or something. But let me tell you something. All medication ain't gonna work either. With some of the crap they doing, it's something gonna come out with. Ain't nobody gonna be able to get rid of it. They keep it up.
Mm-hmm. Oh Lord.
Mm.
Thank you, Sheila. Cheryl, what do you think of this mess here?
Hmm. You see, with R. Kelly, he was passing around the H. I ain't gonna say what
Mm,
it is. You know, right?
yeah.
Yeah, we know
Yeah,
what it is.
and so that's how a lot of that stuff be spreading. That stuff you can never get rid of. That stuff you
Mm-mm.
cannot get rid of that. You cannot get rid of it. So I mean, it's fun for now, but then you crying later when you got something that you can never get rid of that you now got to spend the rest of your life with and got to be on heavy medication and all kind of stuff. It's fine until you get that, because allegedly they had rumors out about that too with the singer Usher, allegedly
Oh,
rumors.
Yeah,
yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, and
yeah.
they claiming that came from a lot of those freak offs. So
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
allegedly,
Yeah,
I don't know.
allegedly.
I don't know for sure, but that's how all that
Allegedly.
stuff. That's how all that stuff start. That's how all that stuff get contracted. That's how you
Yeah.
contract all that stuff, huh? No,
They selling themselves to the devil. Okay.
right.
Oh, Lord. Let's go on. We're going to be on page 19. We flipped over to page 19. Oh, my Lord. can y'all believe the graphic nature of all this? This is something else.
It's messy.
And we got several different cases and stuff. So as soon as we get through with this case, I'm gonna work on another one. I'm gonna probably take a poll and find out when we get halfway through with this one, which case should we do next? Should we start on Cassie's or should we start on some of the other people? Because we got other people that's saying some of the same thing, but nobody had heard them. So that's what I'm thinking, some of the other people that we got here. Because I got Cassandra Cassie Ventura versus Sean Combs. That Cassie 35-page federal complaint accused Combs of SA and battery. So I got that one. That was filed November the 16th of 2023. But we also got let me see here, a Jane Doe, huh?
Nothing, I was laughing. DJ Khaled, he got ghost, didn't he?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
We got a Jane Doe versus Sean lawsuit. Let me see when that one was filed. That was filed December the 2nd of 2023. So that's not too long ago. That was filed in Manhattan.
That's what I was telling you when he won his record expunged or something like that. Since
okay.
It's now out that he wasn't the one who did it. It's now out now that the story's out, at least allegedly anyway.
Okay.
So
and then we can talk about Liz Gardner versus Sean Combs. That one was filed in, let me see, a complaint against him on March 23rd of 2024. This is this year. March 23rd. That's recently. That's just last month.
Last year. That was last year.
Oh yeah, last year. What I said, 2023?
Yeah,
that was last year, around the same time.
Yeah.
Last year. And then we got a Jody Dickinson case that we can go over. That one was filed November the 23rd of 2023. Oh, he had so many cases filed last year. She alleged that she met Combs after she had appeared in a music video with him while she was a student. Oh yeah, this one is going to be a good one. This is the young lady that they flew trafficking, because they flew her from where she lived all the way to his studio. And when she got there, there's pictures and everything showed of her. They at first tried to claim that they didn't know her, but they had to know her because she's all in the pictures with him. He got her sitting on his lap. They all took turns. RAPE her in the bathroom, studio bathroom, and just abused that poor child. And she, I think she was 19 or something like that. Or she could have been a little younger. She wasn't grown. Let me see. So I think that's the one I may want to do, because that one next up is let me see how she was.
For a lot of people. That's triggering for a lot of people.
Yeah, but it's out there. That's why I put my trigger warning up. And I don't, because it you know what, like I say to people, I cannot just only do love and marriage Huntsville.
I know.
If I only do love and marriage Huntsville, I'm not doing my full potential of my I didn't start my channel just for love. And I had started my channel before I decided. I was doing a lot of stuff on my channel before I decided to do love and marriage Huntsville. Only reason I did it is because my daughter brought it up. She told me, Mom, why don't you do some of the shows that you like to watch? And I think I was watching it or something. It was getting ready to come on or something. She told me, why don't I do that? And that's what I did. But I do other things on my channel. And
I like videos.
Some people are triggered by Martell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I cannot just do safe topics. Because just say if some child gets ran over by a popo that's chasing him,
Mm-hmm.
and if I want to do it, it may trigger some people, or a lot of people, but I cannot just say I can't do it because this may trigger someone.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like doing things that trigger people, but
Oh
I
no, I don't
still,
think somebody. I
I
don't
am,
think nobody
I
think
don't
that.
look at myself just as a content creator. I'm reporting all at the
Right?
same
No,
time.
I don't know. I don't think nobody think that. No,
Yeah,
I think
people talk
you
about
should be
different
doing
topics.
that.
I have to
I
do
think you
different
should.
topics because what if, let me just say this, what if comes the day that love and marriage, Melanie walks away from it? When she
It's
walks
Right.
gone.
away, I walk away. So
Yeah.
then what do I do with my channel? What do I do? Do I
Mm-hmm.
only report just on, what do I do then? That's what
Right.
that's my question is. I know what I'm going to do, but that's my question to everybody that's always trying to tell me how to run my channel. I help
Mm-hmm.
people every day on a
Yeah.
daily basis. No, no, y'all listen. I
I
help
like
people on a
your
daily basis trying to tell me how to run my channel, what to
Mm.
show and what not to show. And don't talk about this and talk about that. So am I just here to just please you?
Mm-hmm.
If you're not a content creator, how can you tell me? So I don't do,
um,
but they will not come to any. There's nobody going to sit there and go to these big content creators. They had to start like me. Okay, I
right.
haven't been. It have not in July. Around the 4th of July, that's when I was monetized. So it's not
Mm-hmm.
July yet. I haven't been monetized a year yet, less than a
Right.
year.
Mm-hmm.
There's no other subscribers, members, and everything is going to go over there and tell somebody that's got that's been doing it for a while and got
Mm-hmm.
all these subscribers and members, and you ain't going to go over there and tell them how to run their channel.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to cuss you out and tell you to get the fuck out of their channel.
That's right.
But me,
Miss Pinkie, we love any topic you talk about. We love any topic.
but y'all don't know the stuff I have to put up with.
Really,
Put
but
with
people be
people
saying
every
that.
day telling me,
People say that
trying
to
to
you.
tell me, and they do not
Do
give me
they
the
probably do?
respect that they give the bigger content creators. The bigger content creators tell them, you got 1 minute to talk. If you running over a minute, they shut you down. They mute you and move on to the
And they'll
next.
cuss you out too.
Right. I get people over here don't show me no respect. If I don't demand my respect, they're not going to give it to me. I have to demand it. And then when I start
Mhm.
demanding respect, they get pissed and want to move on. Go on and move on. Move on to somebody
You'll
else.
get look. It's gonna always be somebody coming over here to visit. I know because your channel, it's a common channel. I mean, it's a safe space, and I like
Yeah.
when you do
Right.
the look. I had started watching all your little videos because had you not came on talking about the love and marriage, I wouldn't have been able to see your channel with the little with the horses, or you go into Walmart with the chairs. I like that stuff because it's refreshing and it brings down the high. It brings you to a balance because when you constantly talking about that love and marriage husband sometimes it can be triggering because of all the lies they
That
tell and you
show
know
is
they
definitely
lying.
triggering. That
It
show is
is.
definitely triggering. Huh.
And all the lies and the disrespect on there with them coming after that lady. That stuff gets under your skin. You be ready to windmill. Start spanking hands and
Right.
start spanking behinds and taking names because it's just that overwhelming. So when you come with something different, it adds
Mhm.
the balance that we all need. And I'm glad
Right.
you got started your channel. And that
Me
got me to
too.
go into your little. I look at all her little stuff with the dogs.
Me too.
with
The
Bella
dogs,
and
the
Coda,
horses,
and I
the
be
horses.
yeah, it's refreshing. I like that stuff. And it
Right,
Thank
helps,
you.
because it takes you from all this toxic other
Right.
stuff.
right. Because I'm sick of
You
talking
see,
about.
what
I'm
I
sick of
what I be
Martell too.
doing, I
So
be
Me
showing my
too.
real
I'm
life.
sick of
At the
them
same
too.
time, I'm doing commentary. I may do a commentary tonight, and then I may even drop a short of me and the dogs, or me out there going to check on the horses, or me riding my bike, or doing a fold-up chair, or me in the grocery
Or
store.
you
You never
sitting
know
in the
what I
kitchen
may do.
when you be sitting on the kitchen counter on the island in your kitchen,
Uh-huh.
sitting on top of it and stuff, and you so happy go lucky. I appreciate that.
Thank
I
you.
look at the when you got all your little Christmas trees up
but
and
Miss
you
Pinky,
be
you won't be
talking.
dancing on no. You won't be
Mhm.
dancing on no tables, right? You won't be doing
No,
that,
I'm
right?
Not
not
soon.
right now. You all would not believe this. I've been in pain all day. I've been in pain
Mhm.
all day
Yeah.
today, and that's why I kept pushing. I kept saying I fell asleep. I was and got up to do set my thumbnail, and I fell asleep. My husband came and caught me on the couch with my head hanging down, and he said, "That's why your neck is hurting still, because you sitting up here sleeping, got your head drooping down, sleep."
Mhm.
And I told him I didn't even know I was going to go to sleep. I was sitting on the couch because I was in pain. I was stretched out on the couch, uh, and everything, and I didn't know I was going to fall asleep. So that's why my daughter had been in here when I first got on my live, sitting up in here, keeping an eye on me, and then till my husband brought me my food. And the reason why I was late, I was too busy watching the baby take his bath. Yeah. So
I
my
was
son was
I
getting
was
in the
watching
bed.
you, Miss Pinky. Miss Pinky, I was watching you when you was on live one day and somebody came in your channel. I said, "Oh my goodness!" I said, "They got Miss Pinky cussing. Things are getting bad." I said, "Cause she don't be up here acting like that."
Mm-mm. That was somebody. You know
I
how you
said,
get these
"Yeah,
trolls
one
and
of the trolls."
yeah,
Hmm.
up in my channel acting a fool. And you're not gonna, come up in my channel. Don't nobody know who you are. Don't nobody want you. You're gonna come up here and acting a fool? No. And if I let it go, then they'll come back and keep doing it. You know what I mean? Because they figure, oh,
Hmm.
she didn't do nothing to me then. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna bring a couple of them, some more trolls with me. No, you ain't. You're not gonna do that because I'm not gonna let you, you know.
But since
Mm,
y'all started doing, with the content creators, and I go to good channels watching different content creators, and the ones that I go to are ones that, is a more mature and they got everybody in there is respectful. Trolls come in and they stir up problems. And I say, all because you wanted to have a conversation on your channel.
right.
And they don't like what you're commenting on or having a commentary on, so they get angry and want to start, mess. And that's not no reason for them to act like that.
But the thing is, they know what the title was about. So why, if there's somebody got a title on their thumbnail, and if I don't want to watch it, go to it, I'm not gonna go jump in their live. I mean, jump in their chat. Why would I do that? Go to the live and jump in the chat and say, I don't. I'll go find somebody else talking about something I want to talk about.
Mhm.
And especially if I don't like that content creator, then why would I go to your thing and start interrupting, start causing chaos? That's somebody that's just sick in the head. They just
Yeah,
work.
troll. That's a troll, Miss Pinky.
Yeah,
That's a troll.
Yeah.
just a troll. That don't make
Look,
no
Miss
sense.
Pinky, I'm gonna
Mhm.
have to drop down. I have to call. I have to make an important phone call. So I
You
see
go
you guys
ahead.
later. Y'all, if
Okay,
you
take
ain't
care.
on, I'll come back up. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to be leaving in 15 minutes anyway, because it'll be two
Okay.
hours, and then I'm gonna mark where I leave off at, so I'm gonna pick back up on that. But tomorrow I'm going to do a
Okay.
live on something else. It won't be on this. I may do a pre-recorded on this tomorrow, but I'm going to do a live on probably something that probably something that's going to pop off on Love and Marriage Huntsville. We don't.
Mhm.
If we get a day without something, that means
Okay.
something's going to pop off the next day. We can't escape it.
And Miss Pinkie, I mean, you got time. I mean, Love and Marriage, it's not coming on to what, May? May 5th?
May 4th.
May 4th. So you got plenty of time. So it's
But
not
you
like
know how these folks, they be all up in the streets causing chaos and getting arrested, stealing from folks and conning folks and ooh Lord.
no, it's a lot of mess
All right, I'm
going
gonna
on.
go, ladies.
Okay,
good
all
night.
right. Thank you, Sheila.
Good
Thank
night.
you.
I love
Thank
you.
you for
You're
coming up.
welcome.
Cheryl,
All right.
we're gonna be leaving in 15 minutes, less than
Okay.
15 minutes anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, and it will be 10. It's 9:51, so that will be that'd be 11 o'clock your
11
time.
Yeah, 11 o'clock my time.
Because
Yeah,
it'll be 10 o'clock my time.
9:51, yeah.
Okay.
10:51. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see. What did we was okay, getting ready to start this next page. And I
Okay.
think this is probably 19. I think we're gonna probably stop on page 20. That way we start at 21 coming back.
Okay.
Okay. So 19, page 19 at 93. Now, Little Rob, that's Mr. Jones at the top, had no desire to solicit in or have sex with the individuals in the previous paragraph. But P. Diddy used his power and influence to intimidate and force Little Rob into soliciting and sleeping with these women. Oh my Lord. 94. The following is the phone number of another S worker that Mr. Combs required Little Rob to solicit and perform sex acts with at his home in Miami, Florida. Oh, that's her phone number. Oh Lord. Oh my Lord. That's why it's easy for him to get those S workers, because he when they go to that men's lounge, whoever he sends, guess who is? And hi, Debbie.
Hi, Debbie. Hey, Mama. What's going on,
How's
Mom?
Debbie doing?
Hi, Debbie.
Okay, let me just put this back where I had it. Hi, Debbie. Looking over at Debbie, I made a mistake and hit the wrong button. Debbie.
Aunt Debbie. Hi, Aunt Debbie. Good evening, Mama.
Yeah, good evening. I'm going to get back to that page we was on. That's 14, 15. This. Okay, I'm almost there. I'm trying to, I'll just click it back to that page where we just left off. Wait now, why do I keep clicking the same one over? Okay. Here, okay, it was the next page. Here it is right here. Hi, Debbie. Debbie, we're getting ready to be leaving soon in 10 minutes? She's saying hi to you, Cheryl, too.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Okay, you see her? Okay.
Yeah, I see her.
Okay. And 95, right up under that phone number, that portion where that phone number is, it says, this is Little Rob, has no desire to solicit in or have sex with the individual in the previous paragraph. Mr. Combs used his power and influence to intimidate and force. Oh, I read that part. Okay, 96. So the last two at the bottom, 96. Oh, you saying hi? Okay. 96. Mr. Combs used many tactics to maintain dominance and control over Mr. Jones. He promised him a Grammy for Producer of the Year for the Love album. The same thing he did allegedly with Stevie J. Did you know that? Yeah. And Stevie J did get it. He did get it.
Oh, he got it all right.
But he had to do a lot of stuff to get it. He had to get bust open.
Oop.
It's like busting open a can. I'm gonna pop this can.
Goodness.
I'm sorry. Oh Lord, that's the only thing that popped in my mind. But I didn't say no nasty words. Bus is not open. Nothing. Just putting them together is the thing. Okay. Mr. Combs used many tactics to maintain. Okay, wait. He promised him a Grammy for Producer of the Year for the Love album. That's that red album where he's sitting in that red chair. He offered him $250,000 to purchase all the instruments he wanted. Why would I want to take that and purchase all the instruments that I wanted? That I take that money and use it to take care of my family because you know he got a family.
Right.
So why would I want to take 250? You can manage $250,000. I may need maybe one or two other instruments, but I'm going to use my old instruments I already got. I'm going to use what's comfortable to me, and I'm putting this, give this to my wife or the mother of my kids, and say, take care of the family while I'm trying to make more money.
And he a big producer. He's a big producer. He should have all that equipment and stuff.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I'll use my stuff that I already got and take that $250,000 to take care of my family.
Right.
Okay. He promised him ownership of his $20,000 property. What? One Star Island in Miami, Florida. Ownership of his property. You know he was lying then.
Yeah, he was lying.
He was lying.
He ain't do it. He definitely didn't do it.
You know that man just lying. Hi, melanated energy. How you doing, my love?
Hi, melanated. Hi, my sis. What's going on, sis?
Oh my Lord! I just pulled up. Yes, we see. We see you pulling up in here. Oh my Lord! If anybody want to come up for these last, read these last. We're going to stop on page 20. I just dropped my link. If you want to come up and just say anything about this, when I finish reading this last part, you're welcome to come up because we're going to be leaving anyway in about 10 minutes. What did I leave off? He ain't going to give that man no ownership of his property. Oh, girl, he promised you the world, girl.
Right.
He promised access to hi, melanated.
Hey y'all.
Hi, melanated energy. Hello.
Thank you for inviting me up. How much longer you gonna be up? I didn't want to like hold you up here. That's all.
No. We got let me see. We got this last 97 at the bottom page, and then we're stopping on page 20. So we got this page and one more page. Now I'm going to stop on page 20 and then pick up with the rest of it the next time I do a live.
No problem.
But that don't mean you can't. When I ask any comments on it, you can always tell us how you feel.
I'm just gonna listen to where y'all at, and I'll catch up.
Okay, thank you. Now, okay, he promised him access to a recording label. Access to recording label executive like defendant Lucian Charles, whatever his last name, and Ethiopia, you know, the other woman, the Ethiopia, whatever her name is. But he promised him access to them. He is something else. Then 97, Mr. Combs would often switch up his approach. He would go from promising Little Rob the world to threatening Little Rob with physical harm. Now, see, that's what I'm talking about. Now, Mr. Combs threatened to eat Mr. Jones' face. Oh, my Lord. I remember those crazy people in Miami, Florida used to go around eating people's face, eating people up on the freeways and stuff. Okay, let me see. Mr. Combs threatened to eat Little Rob's face and inform Little Rob that he is willing to kill his mother, Janice Combs, if he must, in order to get what he wants. So he wouldn't think twice to harm Little Rob. Oh, my Lord. Now, before we go on to 20, this page here, I know you didn't hear it all.
Yeah,
But the
melanated
rest
dropped
of it
down.
is up there.
I think she dropped down
Melanated.
by mistake. I think melanated energy
Oh, okay.
down by
Well,
mistake. I
my
think.
link is still out there, and she can come back up.
Okay.
Sure. What do you think about this last
Yeah.
part here on this page? He
He
eating his face and threatening to kill his mother, and oh
just
my
show you
Lord,
just show you what a monster he is. Like it just show
he
you what a
is.
monster he is. Like what is he, a cannibal now? He eat people now. Like it's just
Oh my
Diddy has
Lord,
turned into a complete monster.
that's a
All
monster.
that money and then went to his head, that fame, that fortune, all that stuff that went to his head. He think he's above everybody at this point.
Is
In my
that you,
opinion.
melanated?
Yup, it's me.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So he's a monster. I really believe it. I believe that man's a monster.
He
Just
and I think all them drugs going to his head.
That's
yeah,
exactly
just
what
doing
it
Now
all
is.
he
that
It's
was
stuff.
a
some
He
demon.
bad
doing
He
stuff.
was a demon, but
yeah,
when you put a demon with drugs and
yeah.
alcohol,
He
oh
doing all
Lord,
that stuff.
tonight, Pinky.
He doing all that stuff. Yep, that stuff. I don't know. And I mean, does his mother sit down and talk to him? Like what? I mean, I know she's in the blog. She done heard everything that they're
Right.
accusing him of. What is the mother doing to sit down and talk? Why are these mothers just sitting back, just not sitting down with their sons and saying, "Listen, what you're doing is wrong. This is not right. What you're doing to these people."
Mm-hmm.
It's funny you said that, Shell,
Yeah.
because you
Wow.
didn't hear that it was one of these blogs allegedly said that he had all right, so Gene Deal said that he was disrespectful to his mother, and his mother used to like when Gene Deal would be there whenever he would come around her, because he would make sure that he wouldn't disrespect his mother in front of him.
Yeah, I
When
heard
Gene
that,
Deal left,
melanated.
I heard
Mhm.
that allegedly that recently, like, he punched his mother in the face.
Oh
What?
my Lord. Now I heard Gene say that
Oh my
Gene makes sure
God.
he respects his mother, allegedly. But I didn't know that. Oh my Lord.
She have allowed him to just, like somebody we know, but she has allowed this man to just cause havoc. And as a mother, I would probably knock his head off. Like, what in the hell are you
So
doing out here with this stuff here? What are you doing?
his mother was like a madam. If
Right.
you look at it, like, she was the one that dressed Mary J and was with the blonde. She was the original black woman with the blonde wigs. And
Mm-hmm.
she was the one that trained Mary J, like the whole, remember the etiquette school? Because Mary was
Mm-hmm.
so hood.
Yeah.
And that scar that she had on her face was from him. He's the one that cut her.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I
Wow.
heard. I
Wow.
actually heard that today.
Wow.
Somebody found somebody's video today,
She's
allegedly.
the one
We're going to say allegedly, but I did hear that too.
yeah, she was the
What?
one that he was the one that told, she the one that basically showed him how to groom the women. Like, he's the one that told little Kim, you cannot come outside with sneakers on, no sweatpants. You be dressed every time you come out. You are not walking through no airport like you got pajamas on. Like, you're gonna be dressed up all the time. And that was from how his mother, like, that she's the one that shaped that.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know that. Wow.
Ooh. Okay, thank you.
Sure.
I heard that about the
Tea.
phase incident
That's some
too,
tea there.
allegedly.
I never heard. Wow. Yeah, but I figured he
Yeah.
would disrespect his mother because if he don't have no respect for women anyway. So
Mm-hmm.
period.
Yeah.
That's
Now we're
that's
going to
my
go ahead and move on to page 20. This is
All
the
right.
page where we're going to stop at for the night. And then we'll move on to page 21, which 21, actually, I got photos and stuff on it. See, that's 21. So we'll go there starting tomorrow. Now, on 20, it starts with 98 on down to 108. It says Mr. Combs and Jay Combs, which is his son, that's Justin Combs, allegedly, solicits drugs, and engage in illicit SEX acts with oh Lord, did I see this right? Manners and S workers. Oh my Lord. Drop the paper. Can't say drop the mic. Drop the paper. Oh my Lord. 98. On or about July the 2nd, 2023 in California, Mr. Combs had a listening party at his home. 99. Presented at this party was an R&B artist, Redactive, Jay Combs, that's his son, that Justin. Okay, Jay Combs and SEX workers and some underage girls. They shouldn't have even been at this party. Now, 100. The event began at 7 p.m. Mr. Combs requested female S workers and required, which is Little Rob, is Mr. Jones, Little Rob, to solicit them. An hour later, several SEX workers appeared. 101. In addition to the SEX workers, there were at least 5 women in the crowd that was under the age of 16. Drop the paper again. Did y'all just hear that?
Yeah.
Under the age of 16. Let me finish reading it before we talk about this one. At least 5 girls in the crowd of all the other S workers, at least 5 of them was under the age of 16. So that means 15 years old and down. Oh my God. Now, 102, Mr. Combs forced all the women to drink Lace Dion liquor. He said all the women. He didn't pick out some. Say this one not you, yeah, you, not you. He said all. So that means the women that are also underage. Okay, that's my understanding of reading what I'm seeing. Upon information and belief, Mr. Jones laced the liquor with ecstasy. 103. I heard about this a lot. Today I was, 103. Mr. Combs did not check the identification of any of these underage girls. 104. They should have been not there in the first place. But 104, the presence of these underage women made Little Rob, which is Mr. Jones, very uncomfortable. 105, he attempted to leave, and Mr. Combs forced him to stay. Yeah, I've been saying I'm going to the bathroom and go somewhere else, and out the back door or side door, I'm gone. But yeah, 106. Mr. Combs went so far as to take little Rob, that's Mr. Jones, Little Rob, car keys to prevent him from leaving. Oh, take my car keys again, because I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, get on the sidewalk and start walking. Go somewhere and hide out somewhere on the property. Okay. Number 106, Mr. Combs went to keep 107. After being forced to drink Lace Dion shots, Little Rob began feeling lightheaded and recalls passing out and waking up at 4 a.m. the following morning, naked with a S worker sleeping next to him. 108. Screenshots of a video from that night is embedded below. Oh, my Lord. And it is embedded below. So that must, let me see, embedded below. I'm trying to see exactly. Okay, go ahead and be talking, guys, while I try to find that picture.
You know what our question, like, I think that this sounds very, like, it doesn't, it's not seamless. It's like, it's so many, like, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. Like, how did Puff, there's so many people there. It's a whole bunch of girls there. There's a whole bunch of kids there, men there and everything. How did he know he was leaving? How
He
did
probably keeping an
like
eye
so that
on
mean
him.
that you had to go to him and get permission to leave as a
No,
grown man?
no. I think he one thing I did learn by because I've been doing a lot of research on this stuff and from other and reading up on some of this other stuff. He keeps an eye on you.
No,
So
that's impossible. If
right,
he
right. No, no. What I'm saying is how he keeps an eye on you. A lot of if you watch a lot of this stuff, they everybody always talks about how he may be turned around doing something else or talking to somebody, and all of a sudden they do something or getting ready to leave or say something. Next thing you know, it's like all eyes is on them. He had turned around and focused. This man is trained to do this.
I
He
don't
and
believe
learned
it.
how to do this. Keep eyes. He keeps is if you're one that he's focusing on, he's going to keep an eye on you. He may not pretend like he's watching you, but he's watching you from the side, and he got other people. And you got to remember, cameras are all through that house. He got other people that sits by and also help him keep an eye on you. That's why you see a lot of people talking in his ear, or he's always hugging up on somebody, or oh, he's keeping an eye on you. He knows where you're going sometime.
Okay. All right. So then, and another thing is like, all right, he said that Diddy didn't check IDs.
No, he didn't.
So how do he know the girls was underage?
It's
Because
easy. Anybody can recognize a child because these girls are under 16 and under. Nobody was over 16. So
and
So
Justin Combs,
it's like he tried to make a point and then like you just now disproved your point.
and Justin Combs and King Combs allegedly, from what they're saying, they're the ones who lure those girls there.
right.
But he said that this was in 99, right?
Huh?
He said this
No,
was in
this
90.
is in
When did it,
2023.
I thought he said this was in 99.
No, this is July the 2nd, 2023.
Oh, okay.
And,
This is just last year.
I thought I heard you say 99 about 1999.
This is a party from last year.
Look
It
who's
said
in
on or about July the 2nd, 2023 in
Miss
California.
Miss Pinkie, look who's in your chat. Who's that? P. Diddy. Young ladies. I like him underage. See? Go troll.
Yeah.
Don't say
Okay.
that.
Okay.
That's
Yeah, I
statutory.
see.
I say it's mandatory. Yeah.
All right.
Be
Thank
mandatory.
you.
Yeah,
Okay.
You got.
Right.
You may have to block this one because this one is a troll, of course.
Oh, they can stay. Enjoy the party. Stay and enjoy the party. Okay. All right. I just blocked them. Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna like you. They're gonna like you behind bars too.
Yeah.
Give you a taste of your own medicine.
Yeah. Yeah. They already been removed and blocked.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what were you? What were you saying, Cheryl? Or melanated?
I was saying a lot of times, like from what they were saying, allegedly King Combs and Justin Combs were the ones luring those young girls there. Because if you look at King Combs and Justin Combs, they don't look no older than 17 themselves.
Yeah,
it's 18, and they're rich, and you know those girls are starstruck. They see mansions and cars, and they see lots of money and glitter. Yeah, they know how to lure. They lure them in that way. You know, like you could ride in the limo, you could ride in the Mercedes, you could ride in the Maybach. They see a big, huge mansion, so that's how they lure those young girls there because they starstruck.
Actually, Cheryl, what you're saying, I heard that through a lot of the other information that I've been hearing and reading up on. That's how a lot of the young girls get there. They lure them there. Allegedly. All this is allegedly. Yeah.
Got a huge swimming pool.
Yeah.
They're having a pool party. Everybody drinking the best champagne. They rich. That's how they lure those young girls there.
Mm-hmm.
They know those young girls are starstruck.
Right.
You know.
Mm-hmm. Melanated.
Right.
What do you have to say?
Right, melanated.
My thing is with King and Justin, those are grown men. They're not kids. They're in their late 20s, early 30s. Isn't like Justin like 32 and King like 28, 29?
Well,
I thought one was 30.
But when you look at them, I mean, I got a 38-year-old son, and when you look at them, they don't look in their 30s.
No,
I don't
yeah,
have
men,
not that
yeah,
old.
yeah.
They
I
look-
mean, that's a wonderful thing.
Right, they look
But
young.
when it goes, but when you like, you know what I'm saying, getting down to the facts, that's
Yeah, I
what
know.
that's their age. And then I'm looking at it like, I know that Doodoo don't like women at all. Like, he don't like women at all. If you notice him touching, feeling, and like, you know, violating spaces, it's only with men.
Yep.
Well, look, they be tricking those young girls. They trick them. You know?
I mean, they trick them, but my thing is like, I would be more worried about having a young man or a young boy around him before I'd be worried about the girls. I believe that's Justin and what's, I like to call him Christian. I don't like to call him King. He's a Kang, not a King. Kang.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
I mean, yeah, I know. Just that they're rich, you know. When you rich and you got all that money and you living in mansions and you living in villas and all that, those young girls, they don't see stuff like that. They get some of the girls that come from poor neighborhoods. They never seen mansions that big. They never seen all that money and, you know, big.
I know, but it's like that's a nightmare.
Yeah, it's a nightmare. They just don't realize what they're walking into. That's the thing. They don't realize what they're walking into.
Yeah, that's like a nightmare on
hell.
Elm Street.
Yeah.
That's hell.
It's
hell.
yeah.
That's hell. That's a nightmare.
Yeah.
Y'all are right. Oh my God. I'm gonna go ahead and mark my spot for let me mark it in blue. I'm gonna mark my spot where we're gonna start back. Oh Lord. And then we got a lot of images in the next, you know how we had a lot of images, pictures when we first started.
Yeah.
This tonight, the next couple of pages got a lot of more images for us. So we're gonna start on 21. I just marked it in blue highlighter. So we'll start that one. It talks about, actually, let me just see. It shows, you can see, this is page 21. It shows Mr. Combs with an underage female. And then the one in the middle, it says underage female. And then the one on the right, it says S worker. Then at the bottom, that says Justin Combs with an underage female. Y'all see that?
Yeah, I believe that. I believe it's Justin and Christian. I don't believe that it's Diddy.
No,
you have
Christian and King. Yes, but
yeah, like like that. That's not
but
like
that one
part of
at
his
the
pattern.
top, yeah, the one at the top to the left, that's P. Diddy.
No, I'm not saying that he wasn't in the picture, but if you look at, like, you know, when you go back, you look at his history of the women that he was with, he was not ever with an underage girl, ever. I have not ever heard any rumors or know anything about it. Was always underage boys, and he was always with, you know, women of a certain, you know, type. You know what I'm saying, for his image. It was not ever a little girl.
I know.
Jane Doe. There's a Jane Doe. She
that
was
accused him of the GR.
Huh?
The GR?
What is GR?
Great.
Oh, that was a 17-year-old.
Yeah.
That filed her December 2nd, 2023.
Right, that's when she filed it. But when did it take place? It was like, you know, back in the days when he was like, you know, in his early 20s or something.
No,
That's what they opened up when they could reach back and get some type of like justice for whatever took place years ago.
She was only 17 years old in the 11th grade when this happened.
And how old is she now?
Okay, I haven't gotten into reading it all now.
Right? No, you don't have to. But I know that there was two of them, either one or two of them that happened way back in the days, like 20 years ago.
Yeah, I think that James. That's the one.
Other one. Let me see.
Yeah, that's the one with.
We're gonna go into these two.
Yeah,
there is. There's another one. Forced her to have sex with them against her will when she was only 16.
Mm-hmm. It was probably the GR.
Yeah, that was him and Aaron Hall.
There was one with Aaron Hall, and then there was one with the CEO and
with Aaron Hall.
Allegedly,
There's another one. I think this one was 19. I want to say she was 19.
There was a CEO of Bad Boy and a CEO of another record label, and they had her at Daddy's house.
This one was in college.
She was in Syracuse.
Syracuse, yeah.
Yeah.
This one here, another one. She was in Syracuse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, another one. So we're going to go over all these different cases. Like I said, as soon as we get through with this one here, I'm going to do some pre-recorded so we can get through a lot of it through pre-recording too, and then some I do live. That way we can go on to another case.
Mm-hmm.
Do some more of his cases too, because I got a lot of them here.
All right, thank you, Pinkie.
Thank you guys for coming. Thank you.
Good night.
Thank you.
Good night, Melanated.
Good night, y'all.
Good night, Melanated, and thank you for what you said. You just popped in or dropped in. I just pulled up. That's what you said. I pulled up. Okay.
I didn't know that you was on. I was on another channel that I went to go scroll and I saw you on. I jumped right over.
And you know what? I was telling everybody I didn't even plan to go live. I have been pushing it off, and then I finally because I had it for first. I didn't think I was going to make it. Then I put it for 7. And as soon as I put it for 7, I dropped it and put it for 7:30. Then from 7:30 to 7:45. Then I went to 8. I said I'm going.
Yeah, Sheila Aaron said, did they hit the like button before you block them?
Make sure y'all hit the like button before you come in. If you
she was saying, did you hit the block button? Did they hit the like button before you blocked them?
Oh, I don't know.
Right.
I don't even know.
Yeah,
Can't even remember. But yeah, I blocked them though, because they didn't need to come up anyway. They didn't need to sit in my chat.
Not with all that harassment.
But I wasn't going to tell them I was going to block them. That's why I said, yeah, let them sit here and enjoy. While I was saying that, I was getting ready to block them in the first place. I just didn't want them to drop down before I block them.
Yeah, let them stay right there so I can get them.
Right.
Yeah, got to get them. And that was somebody calling himself P. Diddy.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead, guys. Thank you all for being with me tonight. Thank you all for participating on my panel tonight. Is this G Squad? Hey, Miss Pinkie and the family shopping through to hit the like button.
Hi, G Squad.
Hi, G Squad.
Hey, my sis. What's going on?
Hi, sis.
Good night, y'all. I'm gonna drop down.
Good night, Melanated. Good night, babe.
Good night.
Let me ask you: have y'all all went over to G Squad and at least hit subscribe since it's free? Try to because I'm trying to help her so we can get. Once we get past a certain number, then we'll get past another certain number. Okay. So G Squad, I was in your. I've been trying to catch live, but I've been hitting all your replays. I've been watching you as a replay, but I'm going to catch the live. But I still watched your replay, girl. Yes, I do. I got the support. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you, Cheryl, for coming up. And G Squad, hit that like button for me, G Squad. Hit it for me. Hit it for me. Y'all know I'm crazy sometimes. Yes. She said, thank you. I see you. Okay. Y'all, we're going to go ahead and end tonight. Thank you, Cheryl.
Okay, you're welcome.
I
Thanks for
mean,
letting me
you
come
know,
up.
I can always, Cheryl, do something for me. When we get off, can you go ahead and call me on my cell phone instead of,
Okay.
yeah, call me because I do need to ask you about that. I'm glad I thought about it. All right.
Okay.
Thank you, G Squad.
Okay.
Thank you, Sheila. Thank you, Cheryl, Melanated Energy. Did I miss anybody, Cheryl?
Let me see. Sheila Aaron. You said Sheila, right? Sheila
Yeah.
Aaron.
Debbie.
Debbie. That's it. Aunt Debbie. Aunt
Okay.
Debbie.
Thank you, guys. Thank
Okay.
you. And you
Okay.
all have a good night.
Okay, good night. I'm gonna call you, Miss Pinkie. I'm gonna call you.
Okay, go ahead. Because
Okay.
I'm logging off. Go ahead.
Okay. All
Thank
right.
you, Cheryl.
You're
Bye-bye,
welcome.
guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye, everyone.